I rimmed it.
I saw that.
Anyways, hi. Welcome to the podcast. This is the short of it. I'm Tony.
I'm Rochelle.
And this was a birthday present by my esteemed co-host here. Desktop Dunker.
Yeah, because Tony used to be a basketball star.
I did. I was.
And so this is like to help her relive her glory days without having to actually move.
Yeah, but we suck.
It is. I have not yet made a single basket, so it's kind of frustrating.
Well, I mean, you know. Anyways, the short of it, I rimmed it again. I was a rimmer.
Rimmer, Peggy.
Anyways, the short of it is a podcast for filmmakers by filmmakers like ourselves. And we like to talk to filmmakers of short projects, filmmakers of short film. Am I not doing what I'm supposed to be doing?
I was just setting it up back up. And then
okay.
I should probably clear the table because we're having a podcast or something.
We are, so I'll let you do that.
I'm going to move the basketball.
Okay. And I'll just tell our audience what we're doing here. So anyways, so the short of it, for filmmakers by award-winning filmmakers. I think I already said that.
Yeah, I like that you added award-winning filmmakers in there.
Yeah. I know. That was cool.
Yeah.
I hadn't done that before.
No. We should always say award-winning
filmmakers. So anyways, short film, content creators, short people. Although our guest seems to have grown like 6 inches since I last saw him, which is kind of crazy. But anyways, yeah, I'm excited about today because this filmmaker we met in one of your classes at Fitchburg State.
Yes, yeah. And literally probably one of the best directing students I've ever had.
Yeah, present company excluded.
Of course. Yeah. You're like, whoa.
No, I was thoroughly amazingly surprised. I mean, first we read his script.
Yeah.
We did table reads and that kind of stuff. And I think I cried the first time.
It's amazing.
We read it out loud. And then we saw it at one of our kind of like Fitchburg State Film Festival thingies that we do with really bad snacks. And
I thought you were going to say really bad films.
No, snacks. Snacks. We wouldn't say that. And I was just absolutely blown away. And I remember afterwards I went up to him and I gave him a hug and I said that, you know, you're going to be a star. I'm going to see you on a huge stage. And speaking of stage, he was actually on a big stage.
I know. Blew me away.
I know.
Saw on social media.
Yeah, like international.
Yeah.
Like,
this guy's legit.
Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think we can introduce him now because we've talked about him enough.
Yeah.
Jaden Blake, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, like, okay, we're going to get into your film and everything else, but tell us about you, you know, just growing up and what made you fall in love with film.
Well, I grew up in Mattapan, just like a little town in Boston, and for the majority of my life, starting in the first grade, I was a part of the MECO program, which is an organization in Boston meant to, pretty much what it is that usually like a lot of Boston students, usually like Black, Latino, they have the opportunity to go to suburban schools, like mainly like white suburban schools for an education, just for better opportunities. And then for how I found my passion for film, it was during high school, and I'm actually really happy I did find the passion because I feel like I was kind of drifting for the majority of my life. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. It was like I'd just figure it out until I find something I want to swim towards.
Yeah.
And film was that thing because I used to think I was going to be an athlete, actually. But then injuries came about, all of that. But then film, it was actually something that I could use my brain for. and not worry about an injury. I could just continuously get better at it throughout the years.
Wow. What sport did you play?
I played football for the majority.
Okay.
Yeah, I started it in the second grade, and then I stopped my junior year because of just constant injuries.
Yeah, that's a tough sport.
Yeah, for sure.
Javier played for, I think, a year, and he broke his finger twice. And I'm like, I can't go through this. Like,
Yeah.
it's just too much. So you were in high school, and you kind of pivoted to film. What was that moment like when you said, oh, okay, I want to do this?
I think what that moment was, it was the last project in my junior year where pretty much the way everyone would treat the film classes is like it's kind of just like a class. Like you think it's just, oh yeah, we get to make fun movies, but then you have to go through like learning how to use the camera, storyboarding, and then that was kind of boring. But then I kind of liked it, and then I was like, let me actually put effort into this, actually try. And then for the last scene, I'm remembering it. It was like really fuzzy and stuff, but like it actually kind of looked decent. And then my film teacher, who actually went to Fitchburg, he told me like, yeah, look at Fitchburg State. Look at all these like film.
Look at Fitchburg State. It has a great film program.
Yeah, for sure.
It was just like, look at all these different film schools. Like you can actually go out and do this. And I was like, yeah, I'll pursue this.
And so what year are you now at Fitchburg State?
I'm going into my junior year.
Oh, oh my goodness. I'm just like so overwhelmed with your talent.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. So Rochelle and I had the opportunity to meet Jaden during the directing class of spring 2025. So that's earlier this year. And you brought to us a screenplay called The Black Gig. And I remember when we first did the table read, I cried. You were blown away. It was just, so tell me about, because it seems a little bit autobiographical, because the student is also a METCO student in the film. How did this come to you?
The original idea for The Black Gig was kind of it was going to be something to kind of deconstruct the way we think of blackness. But then I was thinking, like, because I'm definitely taking it from like personal experience, I had to involve like the METCO program because that's how the experience happened. And then I feel like the main purpose of the film, like aside from METCO, is to establish that the definition of blackness in America is not one made by black people. It's made to hurt black people.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
black people, like, a lot of the time we don't really know that. So it's like sometimes we think, oh yeah, this is black. I need to do this because I'm black. But it's like, it's kind of like falling into a trap.
Yeah. I remember asking, I don't think you were there. I think I was taking over the class because you were off doing something.
By sleeping in.
Sleeping.
Yeah. You just slept that day.
Playing basketball on
Yeah.
the little game. But I remember going around asking the students, like, why do you want to do this? And you had this, like, incredibly profound answer. No, I was asking what kind of films. And you had this very profound answer about you want to be a black director that does films, but not because you're a black director or something to that. So, and I think that your point about, not falling into this trap because being black is not a monolithic thing, right? And when I think of you and I think of your work, I honestly think of Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace, because I think that although he portrayed characters that were black, that didn't define him as being black. I think he really was someone that you went and you just loved the performance.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, this black actor
Yeah,
did.
no.
No, it was just like you just
wow.
love the performance. Yeah, that was profound.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to say, I I felt really privileged that you were willing to share that because, unfortunately, Fitchburg, like any probably program in film is predominantly white, predominantly male. I oddly had the experience of teaching at Weston High School where they had a Metco program, and I found the whole thing appalling. So when you put what I witnessed on paper and turned it into what you turned it into, I just blew my mind. And I think it's so powerful and such a great commentary on the way that, let's help people out. And instead of like, hey, the wealth is distributed inequitably. So how about if we fund all schools equally? No, let's put kids that live in this city on a bus and make them ride the bus for an hour to get to this suburban school where they have money, which is absurd. Like even me saying it out loud, it's absurd.
I know. Can I just tell you what I just did, though?
Yeah. You make fun of me?
No.
What?
I just pissed V off so bad because you're talking and I go over there and I press camera 1, which is Jaden's camera, but you were talking.
Oh.
And he just gave me the worst look, like, if you don't sit back and just...
Whoa, really? Did you slap her? Did you slap her hand?
I didn't slap anybody. I didn't slap anybody.
Kill though.
If looks could kill.
Dang, I hate when I
my
miss when you
gosh.
get in trouble.
I know it. But no, you're absolutely, in a perfect world, yes, that's the way it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
I went to a Metco school, Brookline High, and I think one of the things that's really significant, and I was not a Metco student, but all my friends were Metco students. I actually was like one of 2 black people that actually lived in, well, 3, because there was my mom and my sister that actually lived in Brookline at the time. But it was, I'm kidding, there were many, many more. But it was just... It was close enough that, they could have been going to Dorchester High or to the Burke or to, whatever. It was close enough in proximity, but then I would have friends who would get on, like, be outside at 6 a.m. to, like, get out to places. And, yeah, all things being equal, you would think that they would have fixed it. But, and there's a lot of issues. I don't think on the Metco side. I think it's on the schools that host Metco students. I think that's where the problems are. Mm-hmm. But the idea of Metco was to do a really good thing. Mm-hmm. And they did their best. But so kudos to you to bringing this to light in your film. So tell us about your film. Give us a little synopsis about The Black Gig.
In The Black Gig, we follow 3 different characters. I couldn't really make one specifically the main characters, and I feel like all 3 of them have like an equal amount of importance. Mm-hmm. We have one named Harlow, who pretty much, his friends don't think he's black enough, but these friends are also white, so he feels a little like out of place. He doesn't really understand who he's supposed to be. And then we have another character, Mackay, who... he's pretty much just done with being a Metco student. He wants to be somewhere where people understand him, where people accept him. Just like he doesn't have to really buy the respect. He just has it. Mm-hmm. And then there's another character, Jackson, who he actually lives. He's not actually a Metco student. He lives in the neighborhood, and he's pretty much like accepted the situation that he's in. He's perfectly assimilated.
So you have like 3 different structures of dealing with race through these 3 main characters, which I think is also just brilliant, the way that you put those together, because, blackness isn't a thing. I think that we all define our blackness individually and what that means and within our communities, when in our individual personalities or what have you. But you were able to take these 3 characters and really give a snapshot about what these differences could look like, right, in terms of blackness. You have a clip for us that we're going to watch. Can you set up the clip? And just a shout out, I'm in the film.
Dun,
Anyways.
dun, dun.
In the portion of the clip that I sent you, it's pretty much the end. It's like nearing the end of the first scene where we see how Harlow's friends treat him. Like they treat his blackness as like something to make fun of, whereas he's kind of just like having to deal with it, laugh it off. Mm-hmm. But then once they leave, another black student that's Makai, he sees what he allows them to do, and he's disappointed. Like it kind of like, it doesn't really give him hope that things can change because like the other black students don't really care about it.
All right, let's take a look.
Yo, what's up, nigga?
I'm good. What's up with you?
Nothing much. I just got out of chemistry. I was about to lose my shit. Got paired up with fucking Tyler.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, nigga's on his phone all class. Doesn't take any notes. I know for a fact he's failing. I can't do a lab with him. The whole building would blow up.
I mean, he's got his dad's business in his back pocket. Shit, I wouldn't do anything in class either.
Hey, at least we know whose grad party we're going to.
Yes, sir.
And speaking of grad parties, what's the plan for yours?
Honestly, I'm not sure right now. My mom was thinking something like Sky Zone. Like, come on, Sky Zone? This is a high school grad party, not some middle school stuff.
Listen to her. This guy's gonna go fucking crazy.
What niggas want to go to Sky Zone where there are probably more little kids than people our age?
Me? I'm niggas.
Okay, fine.
Yes. And bring your cousin too.
Which one?
The D1 prospect that cooked us a month ago.
Oh, you mean Ethan?
Yes. I'm still recovering from that king of the court.
Shit was just not right. And that nigga knew it too.
I still think he should play baseball.
Dude, he's not playing baseball.
Come on, he's got the hand-eye for it.
I wish someone recorded that poster he had on you.
Dude, I was not ready for that shit at all. I turn around, I see the 6'6" nigga flying out of nowhere. Fucking warn me or something next time. I did not sign up for that highlight reel.
Hey! Now what's your fucking oh shit! Get off.
Fuck, bro.
Jackson, get your friends in check!
What the fuck is wrong with it?
Yo, just chill, man. Just chill.
Fuck that shit.
Oh, Kai, relax. You need to relax. Get off. Just stop. This isn't gonna change anything. Why are you defending him? Just fucking think for a second. What do you think is gonna change by fighting them? I'm gonna give you one opportunity to get off me and then it's gonna be a problem. No, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to not fuck yourself over.
Yeah, stay back, bitch ass nigga.
I've been watching you on social media, and you just won a big award for your film.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
so impressive.
international.
Yeah. So tell us about the festival.
Worldwide.
The festival was actually really interesting because that was actually my first film festival ever. So it was a nice experience going to France. It was really hot though because it was in August. My brother and my dad came with me, and then Phineas and Emily came with me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they were able to go watch the other films. Yeah. The other filmmakers there are incredible.
Yeah.
Because they were also, it wasn't just from like Africa, USA, it was also France.
Oh.
So we got to see just a wide variety of different films, different stories from people around the world.
Wow.
It was really good.
And here you are.
Yeah.
Representing.
Yeah. That's incredible. I mean, most students don't get into festivals when they're still students and often struggle for years after they're not students anymore to get their films in festivals. So
And you won.
impressive. Yeah.
You won. What category and what was the winning?
I won
what am I
Best
asking?
Experimental.
Best experimental. Okay. And what did that what made it experimental? Was it your use of I don't know what I'm asking.
They didn't really explain it to me, but I
Okay.
think what it was is that it wasn't really like a conventional story. It's
Yeah.
like we follow this one person, like conflict, rising action, all that. It's kind of just like, I feel like the best way I would explain my film is that it's like a observation of a situation. Like there's not really like in the end, there's not really like a resolution. It's kind of just like you're just showing. You're not
Yeah.
really telling a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I forgot to mention that you're not only the writer, producer, and director, but you also edited your film,
Yes, I did.
like quadruple threat.
Yeah.
I love that.
Very cool.
I just love that. I did I do that? No, because I didn't edit. Do you remember me?
no.
But I did it before. But anyways, that's a ton of work. Like how were you able to? Because they really are different hats for our filmmaker friends out there. And how were you able to? And I believe you turned it around really quickly. The editing portion of it, like I remember you gave us an update in class that you were shooting it, and like the next week you had like a rough cut or something like that. It was incredible. Was it important to you to wear all those hats for this film?
I definitely didn't have to, but due to like time constraints, I just felt like I had to do it.
What's your favorite hat?
My favorite hat, I feel like I'm still like learning directing. Like I feel like there's still a level of it that I'm not working on yet. I'd say my favorite hat is probably writing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're a great writer.
Yes.
Thank you.
The other thing I wanted to mention about your film, in case, we'll figure out where people can find it in a little bit, but is that you really took on a controversial issue with this whole idea of blackness. And you also had the white characters using the N-word in the film. Why was that important to you?
I think it was important not to sugarcoat anything because I felt like that is what would happen in school. So to act like it didn't happen would be a disservice.
That's true.
Yeah. And it's very uncomfortable. And I love that because people need to be uncomfortable. You need to like sort of say this is happening. It's like how, what are we going to do about this?
Yeah.
Like it's not okay. And the way you portrayed the other white students' use of that word was so spot on in terms of like, well, you're my friend and I can say it, but I wouldn't say it to you, but
Right.
And then talking about them using that word when you're not around and, not you specifically, but when the main character's not around, that I think that's really important to put out there because I think there's sort of two narratives. One is that racism is over and we're all happy and we don't need what all those things that we've done to try to protect people that aren't white men.
Yeah.
There's that narrative, which I think a lot of people really buy into. I still hear people say that there's no racism. There's no, we're fine.
Why can't I say the word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You say it, so I can. It's
Why
like,
can't
no,
I say it?
no, you can't.
Well, you can. You're just going to get punched
Yeah.
when you do.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that it made me uncomfortable, and I think it even made one of the actors, a little bit uncomfortable.
Yes,
Yes.
the actor who was playing like the white character who was saying the N-word, he was pretty uncomfortable. Like I was making it like my priority to make sure he could like just enjoy being on set. I even told the other actors, it's like we all just made sure that like he was good so he could give the best performance as possible. And he did.
Yeah.
All of your actors were phenomenal. They did a great job. It was,
And you probably don't know this part, but I was asked about that that actor being uncomfortable saying the N-word and kind of like what I thought about it. And my thing, as always, like there's gratuitous and then it is what adds to the story. Yeah. And for your story, it adds to the story because again, as you were talking about, like, there's a space where you can get so comfortable and think that, there are no more boundaries, and it's just not true. And I think mature people can have those conversations, but, so I encourage that, trust your director. The story is important, and to trust your director that, in order to convey that level of feeling as though, you can say whatever you want is important to the story. And I think it worked out beautifully.
Yeah. And it's like the ultimate display of privilege, right?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
I'm friends with you, so I don't mean it in that way. And so I can, I'm fine. I can say this. And it really hits home, and to see it and the way it's enacted, and the way that they almost fetishize like Harlow, like the hair, touching his hair, and all of the stuff is just like
so angry with that.
Yeah, but it's real, and I think that's what makes the film so good, is that it's real and you're real about it. And I'm wondering how did it feel to be like one of two Black people in the room? Would that be right?
In the class?
Yeah.
It was me. It was you.
Mo.
Mo was in the class.
Mo was in the class.
Yeah. How is that? Do you have any trepidation facing this sort of mostly white classroom and saying, I'm going to make this film and it's about these things which are,
When we were doing the pitches, the class before my pitch, I was because I remember you were telling people, it's like, anyone who has their stuff, get ready to go. I was getting really nervous and I couldn't do it. But then Tony brought out her pitch, and then actually it made me rethink. It's like, who am I scared of?
Yeah.
Why am I scared to do this? Who's going to be mad at me?
Wow.
The exact people who did this to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
You're going to make me cry again. Damn it, Jaden.
Well, I mean, it's important. It's important to have people that you can look to and say, okay, I can do this. It's.
And I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
I'm
me
really
too.
glad you did. And for whatever my life was worth, you made an incredible film. So any more film festivals?
I submitted it to 7 more. One of them, the Various Arts Independent Film Festival, it got into that. I don't know what's happening with that right now. They said they were gonna contact me in October to see what's going on with that, because it's actually gonna be shown to judges, which I think one of them is Carl Jones.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wow.
Yeah, but then the other 6, they're still pending.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so what that means for you all is you can't watch it because it's in the film festival circuit. So, but I hope you do release it publicly after this is done. I am so proud of you. I know I'm going to see your name in big lights somewhere, because I just really think that you're that great. And, you're what I would call a quiet force. You kind of you sit back, you observe, just kind of like my husband, just sit back and observe, and then all of a sudden, pow, right in the kisser.
Yeah. That's right on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
because I remember after your pitch, I was just blown away. I was like,
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm so glad that you did it. Any other films coming up that you're thinking about, or I know you don't want to give too much away because
I was thinking of one. It was actually on the last class for our final. Like, Mo kept telling me, it's like, all right, get on the next project.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of one along the lines of censorship.
love it.
And then, funny enough, because of what's happening in the president's office, I guess.
You should see the list of words that are censored now. It's quite incredible. But anyways,
I feel like making a film kind of structured, not really structured like the Black Gig, maybe more of like a regular story, I guess,
Yeah.
if regular is the right word to call it.
do a comedy, spoof it. It's ridiculous, the words that are now.
Well, you can't burn the flag anymore either.
You should burn the flag.
Yeah. Yeah. 1 year in prison, though. I don't know.
Well, don't show your face burning the flag. Just burn it, I guess.
But on
They'll
the
subpoena the BTS.
I know. I know.
Who was on set?
What if you just admit I burned a flag?
Yeah.
Can you get arrested?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it.
We're not burning flags.
Well, I would. I just,
I just winked.
Oh, okay, good.
We're not.
There's no flag burn. No.
No, none at all. But yeah, I mean, that's great. Have you ever tried comedy? Because I think you would be really good at it because you're such a great writer.
See, the funny thing with comedy is that when I think of like writing a story, I don't really think of a genre because it's like you can have comedy in a film and not have it be a comedy. You can I feel like if I think about a specific genre, then I'm gonna box myself in too much, and then it's gonna be harder to write.
Yeah, I feel that. I think The Black Gig, in many ways, is kind of a black comedy. It's like, it's like pointing out these glaring things that are, it's definitely not a lighthearted
Yeah.
but it's like it's a critique, I guess, is what I would say.
I would call it more of a critique.
Yeah.
But it's a mirror to what is happening. I mean, you only graduated a couple years ago from high school, and this was your experience. And we won't say what high school, of course, but I graduated high school in 1986, and that was certainly the experience that I had. And it was, again, I think that the program does try, but I think that the schools that participate in it just don't get it.
Yeah.
So hopefully that will change.
Yeah. Or
Do a
they'll
better
just
job.
kind of put all the money in one pot and then divide it equally amongst all schools.
Yeah.
That'd be just mind blown.
Yeah. Let's
it's
get
simple.
more Healy on
Yeah,
the
Maura.
podcast.
I
Let's
wear
get
her shirt today.
yeah, let's get Maura
I
Healy on
think
the
Maura
podcast.
would be down. I don't think the Orange Dude would be down because I think they pretty much shuttered the Department of Ed, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's all on the state level now. So
yeah, Maura.
who knows? Maybe we won't have education in 4 years,
Probably not. I mean,
but we'll have our podcast.
hopefully
Okay.
until they ban the podcast.
That's true. Jaden Blake, thank you so much for. Sometimes we just go off on tangents. Poor Jaden's like, am I supposed to talk here? No, absolutely not. We do not want you to get sucked into our craziness. But I want to congratulate you on your film festival win. Congratulate you on the big, the Black Gig. Sorry. And do you have Instagram or where people can follow you? And
Yeah, I have Instagram.
okay. So shout out your handle because we're gonna put it on the screen, right below your head,
Okay.
kind of like this.
My handle is Blake_Jaden 80.
Got it. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
Seriously, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, this is pretty nice.
Nice.
And we'll have you back once the film is released publicly and we can, and talk about, if you have another project coming up this semester, we definitely want to have you back. So,
Yeah, for sure.
because that's what we do at the Short of It.
Yeah.
We're all
Talk
about the
film.
rotation.
Yeah.
Is it rotation? It's not
The
rotation.
the guest rotation or bringing our favorites back.
Bringing our favorite. Oh, you can't say that because if people don't come back, then they're going to think that we're not.
Look,
Follow-ups.
if you
The
don't
follow-ups.
if you don't get an invitation to come back, it means we hated you. No, that's a joke. If you
Oh my God. Stop this now, V. This is your job.
yeah, actually, to take the heat off myself for saying that because it's not true at all. I just wanted to point out that V, the ever hardworking producer, in our questions. What's next for Anawan Studios? Oh, I'm sorry, that was a different guest.
Cut it off.
This is why we do not listen to you. Just saying, man.
All right. Anyways, we got to wrap this up. We do.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, it's what we have to do.
Next, you're going to tell me we have to make vertical videos.
We do have to make vertical videos. Well, not with this,
Okay, good.
but when we start promoting people, we'll make vertical.
I don't think we should get
videos.
into that trend. It's a very bad trend. Sorry. I have strong opinions about vertical video.
You do.
I do. It's stupid. Like our eyes are like,
Horizontal.
yeah, like
Okay.
And that's
And
No.
that's
no. That is not the short of it. And you don't get to say it. You're in trouble.
he just wants to say that. You know what? You can say it.
Yeah,
Go
go
ahead.
and that's the short of it.
Oh yeah.
The short of it is brought to you by the Den Beauty Lounge. Visit thedenbeautylounge.glossgenius.com for more information and book your appointment today.